What's going on, Dizzy Nation? How we all doing? So it's been a while since I've filmed in here, my office setup, studio, whatever you want to call it. Let's talk. So it's been a minute since I've just uploaded something like this, where I'm just talking to you guys. Obviously, you might think, Dizzy, what are you talking about? You talk to us every single time you upload. And true, but that's always through like showing you or taking you along for the ride with experiences. Obviously, as of late, it's been, you know, game day vlogs basically that have been the consistency of this channel. Obviously, we had our travel vlog where we, you know, saw some of the sights and hung out in Philadelphia when we went to the away game in Philadelphia against the Eagles. So obviously, if you haven't checked that video out, that's like one of the few non-game day vlogs. But the reason why I want to talk to you, I mean, there's just a few things I gotta say directly to you guys, the viewer, the subscriber of this channel. First and foremost, I want to say thank you so much for all the love and support throughout this entire season. Obviously, without you guys who actually take time out of your day to watch my videos, this channel is nothing. This channel is all the representation of you guys and how generous you are with your time and you know, appreciating the content and the effort that I put forth, you know, for my videos. I also want to say, you know, because I was at every single game, because we were able to take the plunge this year and get season tickets, being out and about, I was able to meet a lot of you guys, and honestly, that's always one of my favorite things to do, because it's so cool to meet the people and y'all hear my dog barking? Anyways, it's so cool, you know, meeting you guys and being able to see your faces and you know, be able to interact with the people that watch my content. That's always a cool experience for me, definitely. You know, it's definitely humbling. It's definitely, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it makes me want to keep going and work harder, because you guys are always enthusiastic when you meet me, and it's like, yeah, okay, like I gotta, you know, I gotta keep it up, you know. I don't want to let you guys down, type of thing. Also, having spoken on that, you know, obviously we did upload a video way back, like in summertime, probably around that time, where we did take the plunge and get season tickets, and honestly, that's one of the best decisions we've made in a long time. If you've been around here for a while, you know I've had season tickets in the past. Back in San Diego, the first year of this vlog channel existing, we still had tickets in San Diego, and we went to some of those games, and that was like my first experience filming game day vlogs was in San Diego. I've missed having season tickets. You know, my girl Tanya, of course, pushed us, gave us the push that I probably needed to say, you know what, let's do it. Let's sign up for season tickets. Let's get them. And obviously, I'm so grateful that we had them this year and got to experience, you know, the first season with fans in attendance at SoFi Stadium. So that was awesome. I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. Obviously, our plan is to continue to go to games and renew and next season be there. So I'm excited, you know. It's a lot of things to look forward to in the future. Oh, and the other thing too, the last game that you saw us, it was kind of happened in a blur. Real quick, I just want to say, the last time you saw us, my car looked like this. It was being put on a tow truck. Car's here in the garage, completely fine, so we're good. But anyways, it was something, the manufacturer didn't fasten the positive end of the battery cable correctly, therefore causing a short in the vehicle, causing the alternator to fry, which then just sucked and drained all the power of my battery out, and that's why my car ended up dying in the middle of Prairie Avenue, literally down the street from SoFi Stadium. So that's what happened. Car's fine, alternators replaced, all covered under warranty. I didn't pay for any of it, except of course the tow truck, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, anyways, in case you're wondering about that, what I want to talk about now is what is the direction of this channel. I've gone through and kind of removed a lot of videos on this channel, privated them. If you've been around here for the past couple of years, you've come to know me as, you know, someone who talks about the Chargers and not just goes to games and is a ultimate fan and you know, gets really enthusiastic and has a lot of fun. I mean, I used to make weekly kind of like game recap videos. You'd see certain stuff in the off season about me talking about free agency, talking about the draft, talking about all that stuff, and you know, I just basically wanted to come out and say, like, probably going forward, the content on this channel is gonna look a little bit different. As much as I enjoy talking about football, as much as I enjoy, talking about games and things that are going well for the teams, things that where I personally, as someone, as a fan, as a spectator of the sport, I could say, okay, you know what, I would do this instead of this. As far as that stuff, I enjoy that at a personal level. To put myself in front of a camera and talk about, who I think needs, who we should trade for, who should we, release or not bring back, who we should sign. I don't really get a joy out of making videos like that, to be honest. I always did them because first of all, we didn't have season tickets, so I wasn't going to as many games. I didn't have as much content to film, you know what I mean? We maybe made it out to 2-3 games max. I had to fill the rest of the weeks with some sort of content, and that was an easy way to do it. And again, to an extent, I do enjoy talking about football. I do, I do just like anyone else who watches the sport. But I guess what it came down to is my enjoyment of my content was highly dependent on the success of the team. I guess that's the best way I can put it. So if the Chargers won, obviously let's fire up the camera. I can't wait to talk about all the exciting things that we just watched this past Sunday. When the team wouldn't do so well, now I gotta force myself to be in front of the camera and talk about the things they didn't do well, maybe things that they can work on. Obviously still talk about the things they did well, but then you get a lot of reciprocation in the comments section about how can you be positive Dizzy when they didn't do anything, they suck, and da 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 da. It's just, it doesn't, I don't enjoy that content at all. There are plenty of podcasts, channels, whatever you want to call it, that do great and amazing weekly content, and I highly encourage you to go follow or subscribe or tune in and listen to a number of those different podcasts. And as someone who's in the social media content creator space, I mean, I'm more than happy to make appearances on anyone's podcast if anyone were to ask. But for me to put that out on my own channel and do that regularly, it just doesn't, that's not the type of content that excites me. The type of content that's always been what I enjoy and what excites me is the going out and living life and experiencing things. And obviously a big part of that, as this channel is kind of centered around, is, going to Charger games, going to Charger events, seeing you guys, taking you along for the experience, going to training camp, stuff like that. That's the stuff that gets me excited. That's the stuff that I like personally to share with you guys, the viewer, subscriber, whatever you want to call it. So going forward, that's probably what my channel is going to be focused on more so than sitting down here and being an analyst or a sports news reporter or something like that. You know what I mean? Because I just don't enjoy that. I really don't. I do like talking about it in conversation. If you haven't already, or if you aren't aware by now, I do stream on Twitch. Link in the description below. Play a lot of video games over there, play a lot of Call of Duty, but also some other random variety games from time to time. In a live stream format where I'm interacting with you guys in the chat. We'll talk about football, we'll talk about stuff like that casually in conversation, but to actually make content driven around what's going on with the team, what I think should happen, try and be an internet GM, it just isn't for me personally. Like I said, there's a lot of people who do it online who are really good at it. It's just not something for me anymore. So that being said, going forward, I just want to be straightforward and upfront and let you know that this channel is going to be more about doing things and experiencing things. Obviously, if something big happens and we got to talk about it, then we got to talk about it. So I don't want to say never say never. You know what I mean? But I just don't expect Dizzy, who should we sign in free agency? Dizzy, who do you think we should pick in the draft? Dizzy, I want a full rounds 1 through 7 mock draft from you. Dizzy, can you go through and predict the schedule and you know what I mean? If it happens, it happens, but I'm really not looking to focus my content around that. I want it to be more life. Football involved, of course, but more life stuff. So hopefully you'll tune in. Hopefully you guys will be excited for that journey and what's next to come for this channel. Honestly, a lot of it I just need to figure out because we're at a point where we can do anything, you know what I mean? So that being said, hope you tune in for what's to come next. Obviously, once the season rolls around again, we'll have more game day vlogs coming through with that. But yeah, pretty much follow me down below, link in the description. Follow me on my social media channels, Instagram, Twitter. Keep up with me in between uploads. Subscribe if you're new around here, or if you keep finding yourself watching my content. I'd really appreciate it. It's free, it only takes a second. It really helps me out. Also, leave a like on the video. Again, interaction helps out the channel more than you may think. And comment down below, what was your favorite part of the 2021 NFL season? Obviously, being a Chargers fan, we wish we would have been playing last weekend, but it is what it is. A lot to be excited for looking forward, and yeah, just let me know what you're most excited about in the comments down below, or what you were most excited about this past season. So till next time, peace, love, and positivity, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.